LHS SportsCenter. I'm Katie Kelzer, joined alongside Janice Roach and Addie Gimmel, bringing you our football recap and what to expect from our winter sports here at Lafayette. On to you, Janice.
The Lafayette Fighting Irish ended the season with a record of 6-4 with a tough loss to Excelsior Springs. The boys put up a good fight but fell short. We had an interview with senior Carlos Cortez. Hi, I'm Janice Roach, and I'm here with senior Carlos Cortez, asking him a few questions about how the season went throughout this year. So first question is, how did the team improve over the season?
So at the beginning of the season in early June, we really didn't have a coach. There were a lot of unknowns. We didn't have a coaching staff. We had one returning coach. And as the season progressed, as the games got harder, we learned how to work with each other to come out with victories in those games. We learned how to be coached by these new coaches that are learning themselves. And really, we've just matured in all aspects of the game.
So with this season, what would you go back and change?
There's a lot of things that I would change, but just to name a few, I would change how this season ended. There were, like you mentioned, a tough loss to Excelsior Springs. A lot of people checked out at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And as a senior, I felt like I could have done something better to change this mindset. I felt like I could have, in practice harder, have these underclassmen know how to end the season, and I want the senior class to have left a better example on these younger kids. That's what I want to change.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you again from interview from Carlos Cortez. Even though the seniors had a rough ending to the year, we want to thank all of them for putting up a good fight the past 4 years for the Lafayette Irish. Now on to winter sports. Last year with COVID, it made wrestling a little bit harder to get through a full season. They did still have 3 state contenders, Issa, Jay, and Marcos. Jay ended his season placing second at state. Here's an interview from Coach Josh Walters. Hi, I'm here with the Lafayette wrestling coach asking a few questions before the season starts. First question, what are the goals for this season?
Team goals, I want to get 15 dual wins this season, but mostly I'm looking for at least 8 state qualifiers, and a few of them to either be champions this year or at least I'll be on the podium.
What are you most excited for this season?
State championship. I have a couple wrestlers that should take home gold this year. I'm very excited for that. And all of the new talent that I have that I see have the potential to be on the podium in the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Josh Walters. This year, the Irish wrestlers are looking to have a lot more state contenders this year. Katie, how's girls basketball looking?
So the girls basketball team is coming off of a season last year where they went 9-14. They lost one senior and multiple other personnel changes, but they're hoping to keep the same core strong and have a good season and feed off of that momentum we started with last year. And now here's an interview from Coach Spinner.
Hey, my name is Levi, and I'm here with Coach Spinner, who's coaching the girls basketball team. And one of the first questions we have is, what is your goal for this season?
My main goal for this season is, this is my 4th year coaching, and the first year, we only won 2 games. Second year, 4 games. Last year, 9 games. So my goal for the year, for the program, is that we keep making those strides in the right direction. And we graduated 1 senior last year, Carissa Dobosh, which she hurt her knee in a skiing accident 3 weeks into the season, so we really didn't even have her for the season, and so we have everybody back basically. And so my goal for this year is to take that very next step in improving as we have been the previous 3.
Okay, that's a good goal. And then this last question is, what are you excited for?
I'm most excited to watch this group of girls now, especially the juniors and senior we have. They've been with me for 3 years now, and it takes about 2 years for a team to kind of get your your defensive philosophy, your offensive philosophy. And they've been with me for 3 years now, and to see that kind of materialize where I don't have to sit down and break down every little piece of the offense or every little piece of the defense. They kind of know it already. And so I'm most excited for is watching them kind of grow into that team that doesn't require me to have to micromanage. They kind of do it on their own. And I'm excited to see that group of girls do that.
All right. Well, thank you. That's all we have for you.
Thank you for those words
All right,
from Coach
appreciate it.
Spinner. This Thursday at 5:30 at Central High School, the girls will play in the high school jamboree with all of the city rivals.
Come to the jamboree wearing all black for some prizes and join the loud crowd.
And now on to Addie with boys basketball.
So last year our boys basketball team had a record of 17-8, and sadly we did lose the first round of districts against Kearney. But I think this year I can speak for everyone when I say I'm ready to watch these boys get back on the court. We have a young team, and we have many people trying to step up and take place of those 7 seniors that we lost last year. But I think we're going to be pretty solid. So earlier this week we sat down with Kevin Bristol, and we got his take on the season.
Hi, I'm here with the boys basketball coach, Kevin Bristol, asking a few questions before the season starts. How do you feel about, after losing 7 seniors, having a lot of underclassmen having to step up and take on some new big roles?
We were lucky last year because even with those 7 seniors, those underclassmen played a lot of minutes and played big roles. So their roles aren't really changing this year. But with our biggest thing this year is just trying to fill those seniors, because the seniors played a lot of minutes on the court for us, and just trying to fill those roles with some of the JV kids that didn't really see time on varsity last year. But so far in practice, they've been stepping up to the challenge and doing what they need to do.
And what are you most excited for this season?
Just get back on the court, just for stuff to be normal with COVID, just having fans in the stands this year. So that's the biggest thing right now. The biggest challenge is getting us used to what was normal before. So.
All right, thank you.
So this Friday, the boys jamboree is also at Central against all city rivals. Be there and be in the loud crowd and wear your black.
Be there in the loud crowd for some prizes.
Thank you for watching LHS SportsCenter, and here's some words from Liam Sherman.
Go basketball and Lafayette. You got this. Believe in yourself. Shoot a basket. Have fun. Have fun, Lafayette. You win.